I'm Steig. I'm a design director for Gods and Heroes, and I work for Perpetual Entertainment. Gods and Heroes is an MMO. It's set in a world based on both history and myth, and based on ancient Rome. The project is really kind of a culmination project for me in a lot of ways. It combines elements of games that I worked on in the past. Working on the Clancy franchise, I worked on Rainbow Six, and that certainly has the squad combat that we've brought into Gods and Heroes, as well as some of the Diablo 2 with the action combat, and even more of the action combat. I worked on Die Hard Arcade. The combat is really different from a normal MMO because it really feels like the characters are interacting. They do things like pick each other up in some of the moves, and really it really feels very visceral and very dynamic. It's a combat system that we came up with to really kind of explore the different fighting styles and variety of weapons that were used in ancient Rome, and particularly things like gladiatorial combat. We have a system that includes moves that will give you combo points and moves that use combo points that are essentially combo moves, and sometimes even finishing moves that use combo points and finish your opponent. So we wanted to add squad combat to the game because it allows people more opportunities to solo play, which I think a lot of people are interested in, and in addition to that, it makes grouping even more powerful. You need fewer people in your group to represent more characters in a battle. Formations are used to really protect the front of your squad and protect the people that are behind the infantry. There are lots of different formations that you can use in order to do that. And then there are special moves that squads can use. Infantry guys can do things like the testudo, which is like a shield wall that protects people behind them. And mages obviously can do healing as well as nuking attacks. And archers are good for doing range stuff, and especially the flaming arrow volley that we've kind of shown here. The minions are less powerful than the player character is. In general, there are more and less powerful minions that you can find. There are extremely rare ones that you can find that are more powerful than the ones that are commonly available in the cities and things like that. So there are a number of places in the game where you will see things like large-scale combats that are taking place between the Romans and their enemies in big fields with catapults blasting and things like that. And it's sort of part and parcel of our game, and it's not pre-scripted. It's actually characters that are just set with enemy factions, and we put them in place, and that's what they do. Gods and Heroes is a very new and unique MMO, and it brings in a lot of new gameplay elements and unique things that you've never seen in the genre before, and it's going to be out in fall of 2006.